back with another YouTube original series review. So again, this is about Demi Lovato, Simply Complicated, and this is actually the director's cut. So this actually goes for an hour and 28 minutes, and this is on YouTube Premium, where you can only watch this. So basically this was basically the same as on the Demi Lovato Simply Complicated, the first one. It's just in a massive extension. You do get to see basically the same stuff, but it was still incredible to see. So if you do have YouTube Premium and if you like to go see that, go see it. I highly recommend it. And yeah, so I did get to see this bonus content, which was before the Grammys. The day of the Grammys, she went on a Morocco trip. A beautiful, amazing Lovatic talked about how Demi has helped her, the LGBT community and over the world, which is very, very, very true. Demi did talk about how her Lovatics, which is her fans, those who don't know what Lovatics are, and how we helped her to keep going, how we helped her, to stay strong throughout all of the pain and what, she was going through to where she is today. Now, you also did get to see her going to, I don't know if I can pronounce this, and that's fine, but she went to, Derby, and I have a feeling I said that wrong, but that's okay. She had a lot of fun. She had a concert there, and, it was just cool. And that was just a bonus, bonus content video that I just did see, which goes for about 16 minutes. I really think that you should definitely watch this, but of course with massive caution, is because she talks about a lot of her substance abuse, her addiction to drugs, how she's combating alcoholism like her father combats as well, what she went through as a child, going through, childhood bullying, going through depression, going through that pressure of, going through Barney and Friends, the Disney Channel, and also with, and I have notes here still from the last movie, I'm dealing with, also dealing with so many things like her, bipolar disorder as well, especially with dealing with, her breakup with, Wilma as well, and how she was doing at the time, but she's doing incredible now, which is great. We see her grow so much, and when we do relapse, it's hard. We feel ashamed. We feel like we're a burden, and when you go home and when you're alone and you're alone with your thoughts, those thoughts can go very out of control very quite quickly. And one of the reasons why I do this channel, why I focus on doing everything I do, because when I'm alone with those thoughts, it can become incredibly dangerous. And with how she talks about relapsing after a year that she broke up with Wilma, how she was trying to get back on where she was. She just completed her 6th album, which is Tell Me You Love Me, which you actually get to hear the majority of some of those songs, which I'll go down to the list. So you get to hear You Don't Do It For Me Anymore, Daddy Issues, Only Forever, Ready For Ya, Smoke and Mirrors, Sexy Dirty Love Games, Sorry Not Sorry, and Tell Me You Love Me. And it's very, very, very interesting even though I actually haven't listened to the album just as yet, but I will eventually. The reason I think that you should all watch this, regardless if you're young, if you're a young adult, a senior, a teacher, I think that you should watch it to, look for the signs. You should really have, to have, those young people come to you, say, hey, look, there's an issue, we need to solve it. And that's what Demi does in her whole career. And even though with what happened last year in 2018 when she overdosed, I think for all of us love addicts, we started to wonder if we were worth it, or if Demi is now gone, why are we still here? Those are the thoughts that I had in my head as well. But luckily I said to myself, no, what would Demi want me to do? Demi will want me to keep fighting. She would want me to say, hey Soph, you're doing great, you can do it, keep going. And if I ever do be able to physically meet her in person, and it's one of the reasons why I'm wearing my Demi World Tour t-shirt, I just want to say the biggest thank you, because you are the reason why I am here today. If it wasn't for music, if it wasn't for someone who came out publicly and talked about their mental health disorders, a lot of us won't be here, but we are. But other than that, guys, if you want to watch this particular director's cut, go for it. I'll still give it a 10 out of 10 like in my last review, because it's equally as good. It's just an extension of the last one, and I just highly recommend you just watching it. If you are going through something really, really tough, just know that there's so many people out there for you, who are rooting for you, who love you, and who do truly support you. And don't ever be afraid to speak up and go get help, okay? I want you to know that, because if I didn't get help when I was 18 years old, I would not be here. And it is because of Demi. I think that we can all agree that Demi Lovato really, really did help us all out in not only finding our true selves, but telling people who were so toxic, people who made fun of us, to basically get stuffed, and showing them that you are worth it. And I want you to know that you are worth it. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me for this video. All of my website, my social medias, all of my YouTube series link are down below. I will just chuck some annotations up for you. And other than that, please be kind to one another. I love you all, and I'll see you all soon.